It's Gabrielle here. Find your seats. So, what we're going to discuss is an evolving download. How about that? Right. Yes, an evolving download about the difference between your divine counterpart and your twin flame. Right. So, like I said, it's an evolving thing, so we're not going to linger on it. It's one thing we may cover today. Well, we will cover today, not even May. So often, I find those on the twin flame journey in this perpetual stasis of waiting, if you will, doing the inner work, doing the healing, drawing off of spiritual energy, connecting to higher realms. So much of it is that priority. Now, it is interesting to be sticking out like that. Now, this, of all things in my collection of whatevers, this is what was sticking out. Universal energy, your source for the vital force. Now, I don't even remember how I acquired this, to be quite honest, right? But that was sticking out. We're gonna leave that alone. That's actually nutritional and some other stuff in there. And so as I have questioned source and my guides and my ancestors and the angels, I mean, I have a lot of conversations with entities that are just not around physically to the naked eye. They're here, but they're just not for your visual pleasures, you know. Um, that being said, there is a difference between the two. Your twin flame has more to do with you, yourself, and the I, right? That trio of beautiful energy that consists of your whole. Your divine counterpart is a flesh and blood individual, like your kingdom spouse, right? That's a simpler, right? Spouse, partner, right? But the twin flame is the secondary rise of Kundalini energy. It is no matter what your visual expression on this plane of existence, the third dimension, right? You are activated to come into contact with the other half of self, energetically speaking. So, like I said, not everyone is here on a twin flame journey, meaning those people have been selected to demonstrate a spiritual ascension and how to teach others to activate, to plant the seeds, whether it happens in this lifetime or next one. It doesn't really matter. Time is an illusion, one I wish people really let go of, and that way we can learn from the tragic mistakes mankind repeats at interval. And so, for those of you who keep waiting on your twin flame, they're already there, they're within you. But for those of you who seek partnership and a divine connection in terms of a kingdom spouse, that is a wholly different quest. As far as I have been communicated with, as I've been seeking these answers. Now, I challenge you to seek your own truths. That is my truth. That is not a law. But I do feel like it's a fundamental precept that people often misconstrue. Like I said, it's the context. The books have had the instructions removed and you were given a manual. It's like the way they do IKEA. If you do it long enough, you'll figure it out. There's a flow, there's a system to it. You're like, oh, these screws tend to do this, right? Right. And for those of you who hire folks to put together IKEA furniture, no judgment, but you'll probably be suffering these lessons a little longer. I cannot stress the need of this, and use it in correlation with any holy book you pick up, any philosophy, any of it. It works. Okay. I feel these universal truths are to be experienced as much as they are to be studied. Because through experience, they make sense. Through your own questioning, your own internal and external search, you reach the aha, the moment of great epiphany, of self-realization. It's like the chicken, the egg, the forest, the trees, all of these weird things, they're one and the same. But these universal truths. So you should not wait for your twin flame, because you're waiting for an awakening within self that you need to fundamentally research with childlike enthusiasm. It's still a house, a marriage, a partner. It's not the same. You enter into a contract within self, because it's all simultaneous. It's a vibration, the law of vibration, and bringing in these fragments and shimmers into one whole. It's like watching the ocean and all the refractions of light, all the waves, the dips, the peaks, but it's all the same ocean. It's an energy. I just saw the Four of Wands, Ace of Wands. This is a well-guarded secret. Just saw the moon. For what purpose? That was weird. Alright, I see it. Right. I'm gonna wait. Same two cards I saw. Right. I know. Y'all funny. Hmm. I feel like this is a great mental trap that so many fall into along this quest. But it's a triggering mechanism to get you to step into the portal of your spiritual ascensions, to knowledge unknown, to knowledge held back. It's a wonderful place to launch people into the quote-unquote occult, which is nothing more than what is hidden. To unlock tumblers, to pay attention to the signs, symbols, synchronicities. So it's okay, but don't get stuck there. I like all these eights. I do. Hallelujah. 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 I'm gonna leave that. Thank you. Boy, thank you. Thank you. Boy, I know. We just gonna let it go. Thank you. I know how to make a girl feel special. I'm not. I got you. Shh, shh, shh. Y'all funny. Dang, y'all funny. So funny, so funny, so funny. All right. Do I even need to read that? Because it goes. I'm going to say this. They got him, y'all. I'm just going to say that. They got him. Dang, they got him. They got their ass. They got him. I'm yes. Okay, I like this. Dig deeper. All right, now we're focusing back on the original energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. Okay, see the Eight of Swords? See the King energy? This is a divine masculine. This is a mental block for so many, right? But it's really, see the mirror? You got to face yourself. We attract, right? And so, how can you attract? And this is for so many who maybe by their own description didn't have the male role models that they wanted or they needed or they think they needed. Now, I'm a firm believer that it takes two people to create a child, it takes two people to, at a minimum, to raise a child. Just because it can be done, that doesn't mean it should, okay? And that's not a stab to any single parent. That's just saying you need help. And I acknowledge that on the behalf of millions and millions and millions who have had to do the damn thing on their own and they did a rock star job. But just because you did doesn't mean you should have had to. And that is a place of sympathy. Truly. Like, not pity, just utter humane sympathy. And so that is that recognition, especially for all of you who did, you already know how to pull on your inner man, especially for womankind, because you've had to be mother and father to your children. Recently, we've seen a reversal in the courts, right? And it's interesting, especially from a U.S. history perspective. And I have conversations with people who are not abreast of, how arcane the laws used to be, and especially in terms of property and ownership and this, that, and the third. Oh, yeah. Once upon a time, if a woman left her husband, she had to leave her children behind in this country because technically they were his property. So she had to abandon them. And it didn't mean he was a good parent. But in the earlier 1900s, 1800s, that sort of part of our history, through the war or drug and alcohol, different things. It's a reason why they pushed prohibition the way they did. Whiskey really ruined this country. Anyway, that's a secondary conversation. You know. And so now, in a very um, fast forward to where we are now, and you see more men being single parents or same-sex couples raising children and da da da. I don't care what your opinion, that's just what we see, okay? um so we're seeing mankind tap into their inner femininity, right? Right. And so it's this interesting leveling out, but we have to see it with our spiritual eyes. So many people are literally holding themselves out, almost for a savior, and you have to save yourself. That's the whole point of tapping into your emperor energy. Because like attracts like. You don't need someone broken. You don't need someone that's not liberated. This is a massive block, and you experience a fulfillment of your wishes and your happiness and your joys. Seriously, you need to attract. You need to go after that. Go seriously. Yes, womankind is the active force of the yeah. But this is different. This is the intellectual, right? Because if you think it, therefore you can. Look, and it is Eight of Wands, Two of Swords. Think about that. That indecision to move and to go and to travel and to experience, that is self-limiting. See, to become superhuman, right, for lack of a better word or phrase, see how all the S's, the different colors, they're merging? It's like, remember what you are made of. It's deeper than the surface. It doesn't matter the package. It's a trap. So if you wish to have a kingdom spouse, you have to open yourself up to receive. You have to actually engage. It's like some of y'all, I know dating sucks. I do. I get it, but that's part of the game. That's part of the process. But you gotta fix the energy within. I mean that. It's your own. I just saw the Temperance card. It's internal. This whole time, see the key? Right there. What you want is right there. Only you can unlock it. It's your experience. They said, don't tell them. All right. All right, fine. Y'all funny. All right, I'll change it up. I'll change it up. I see what's happening there. I do. Wow. I like that the wheel was there, though. I do. In its upright position. The vultures are out. I see. Why? Look. Look what they're trying to conjure. Look at this shit. Nine of Swords, Magician. Look at that. They want somebody worried, stressed, anxious, scared, freaked out, you know, on their knees. Or this could be what's happening to a magician. I see a reversal. Every time they try to conjure, it goes right back. This is someone whose body is covered in sigils. If you don't know, now you know. I mean that. Anything from the infinity sign, it be shit that be real benign, but I actually mean it looks like a sigil, like compasses and this and that and all sorts of shit. Cosmic swirls. Got a King of Wands energy. Oh yeah, look what they trying to conjure up. Look, Three of Wands. They keep anticipating this shit. It's going right back to you. It's the infinity loop. It go right back to you. Please tell me y'all not trying to do this to a hermit. It's the same. See the mercurial energy? They Someone thinks they can get inside another person's head. Oh, do we have a Mercury fight? I hope not. That's called Quicksilver. The smaller blob will be absorbed. This one's like climbing up to my treehouse, secret place in the sky. They recharge from this shit. Somebody over there freaking out. Yes, look, I told you they recharge from it. Look, Four of Wands, Six of Wands. Somebody is so comfortable on their dolo, it don't even make sense. They be out in the spiritual streets, just surfing the astral planes. Oh man, that was funny. That's so funny. Somebody's trying to pull from their energy, trying to impact their crown. Look, it's a lowly magician. You got somebody who's connected to the Almighty, to the spark. It's gonna crack somebody's head wide open. Whoever this magician is doing this shit, boy, aneurysm. Sorry, not sorry. That's what they said. It's gonna be like a berry. They just look at this. Look at this. Somebody so cool. They comfortable. They sitting back. They vibing. They chilling. Look at this. Four of Wands, Six of Cups, and the world. Oh Lord. Somebody look. It's so funny. Every time somebody step out their house, they feel recharged, refreshed, like they were winding the fountain of youth. This is what's they were winding time. This shit's funny here. So they're doing work to put somebody in the Nine of Swords, right? This person, and they're relentless at it. Nine of Wands, and there's justice right there, baby. All right. So anyway, they're relentless at it, right? This person, they're double down in it, right? They think they're an anomaly, right? They're someplace at a distance, is what this feels like with the Three of Wands, right? But somehow they keep anticipating this person in this energy, but somebody's like between worlds is really what this feels like. This person, this hermit energy hovers between heaven and earth. I mean that. You see the sun, right? But then you see the world. Four of Wands, the energy. This, oh my God. Somebody's getting younger while the other's stressing out. It's like it's reversing. I'm telling you. Like they done poured everything into it. It's a hidden hand. I know what order you a part of. They about to oust you. I mean that. They about to oust you. Mm, that's so funny. They watching this person. Whoever it is, like this little Mercury fight, it's so funny. I feel like it's not even a magician against a magician because the hermit is so far past the magician. Like this is a neophyte with the one. Like this your first time coming. Like this one's got like at least 9 incarnations in different forms. This is a guide, and that's confirmation. Look at that. Somebody's still like they are thriving. And I feel like whoever you are, I feel like it's a lot of Leo energy up here. Mercury, Gemini, Leo, or Leo, Gemini, something like that. 369. Told you, this is somebody who's been trying to manifest this shit for a very long time. Like at interval, like I said, relentless, very much relentless. But that's okay. The wheel, holy shit. That's what comes next. So I feel like this fight, this very spiritual thing that's been happening, the hermit's gonna cycle to the wheel of fortune. Do you realize all you're doing is like accelerating someone's progression? Wow. And whoever these people are, they go back to childhood. I'm just gonna say that. Like stayed at each other's houses type shit. I'm getting it. Wow. But I feel like they were both misfits because the tent is an unstable, it's traveling around, nomadic, like freedom, something like that. So maybe teenage years, if not like preschool. Some of y'all could be preschool, who knows? That's so funny. And this person wants so much attention. I just see somebody dancing around, you ever see like fake spiritualists? Like or evangelical sometimes and they be rolling around on the floor and dancing it like it's something like that. It's something real theatrical up here. Somebody's crying. And then look, 9-9 and then 9 of wands on the bottom right there. That's pretty interesting to me. Let's look at this 9 of swords. Look at this shit. This person's being exposed. See the double sevens? They were warned. Hold on, I just need to see something. This person was warned that if they did not quit, they would be escorted to the afterlife. I'm looking at the jackal. I had to look it up again. It represents Anubis, the deity of death and mummification. Right. So remember, I was like aneurysm. So what I'm getting is this person is going to be somewhere stuck on the etheric plane on life support somewhere from some sort of major brain injury. That's just what I'm seeing, yo. What a pity. Because I feel like it could have all been avoided. Let's look at this. Look, exactly. Look, look. I told you they was being exposed for being a fake ass magician. Like literally, all parlor tricks. Mm. Yeah, I feel like he or she tried to squeeze the wrong individual with some love work that went awry or never procured. But I feel like the interesting part is this person who they tried to squeeze, they actually were like spiritually equipped, so to speak. Mm. I feel like they came back. They wasn't expecting this person to be like whatever was said. Period. Point blank. I don't even want to speculate. It didn't work. Somebody showed up with their own wine, like, yo, what's up? Like, they tried to scam. Wow. Yeah, look at this. All right. They tried to scam someone who had their own power, their own strength, their own crown. Shit. That's a bad, bad move. Whoever this person is, their ancestors came through like shenanigans. Yeah. Hilarious. This person, whoever this, they have no real connection, right? Like, it's all sparkle and bling, meaning like they use other people's shit. They piecemeal it together with the tickets. Take a little segment of this, take a little segment of that. You know what I mean? Easy squeezy, right? Trying to. It's just something really bitter about this person. The magician energy. Like I said, they really tried to squeeze the wrong one. And I feel very like bullying energy, like really tried to force this person. I'm getting lot of bear references really quickly stood out to me. Yeah, you know what's funny? Recently, I saw Joe Rogan put a segment together on who they think would win in a fight, a lion or a bear. Um, I'm with Joe. I feel like the bear would win. And so somebody tried to squeeze a bear because they thought they was a bigger beast as a lion. I know animal references, whatever, but that's what I'm getting. Wow. Let's look at what they was expecting. They was waiting on something to happen. What was they expecting to happen? That's somebody. That's a divine feminine energy. Hold on. So whoever this person is, right? That this magician squeezed in some capacity had a run-in with a divine feminine energy, and I mean run-in because this person wanted back into the energetic fold, if you will, like open arms, like accept their energy. But I also feel like there was them trying to, wow, okay. So this magician found out this person was trying to connect with a divine feminine energy. That's why I said her. This or high priestess, whatever the fuck you want to call, I don't care. Um, was trying to take the energy of this feminine with that figure eight and cloak themselves in their light. All this was happening in the spiritual realm, by the way. Very astral, very interesting. What else? There's something else. See, this is the problem when you don't understand this divine energy. You know what I mean? Like, oh man. That's crazy. I'm telling you, they can't handle what they've already tried to access. You could have triggered by somebody trying to activate some form of spiritual theft, right? Them go through this spiritual ascension. I feel like they started hearing voices and started seeing shit. This person, wow, you triggered through spiritual theft, mind you, because they shouldn't have been trying to access your juice, Akasha key holders, okay? Yo, this cracked this person all the way down to the white meat. Childhood wounds, like, it's like somebody feels like they've been reborn. That shit's crazy how that looks. Almost like regression, not past life regression. Almost like to the womb regression, like being that's wild. Huh? And the hermit just sitting there chilling. She might have fucked around and had like an outer body experience. Wow, okay. Look, even leaders have someone they turn to, seek another. That's for the hermit. Like I said, you're connected to source. Son, look at this shit. I'm telling you, it's the energy. This person, God help them. Like, mind gone. Was never meant to tap in to that, to the universal anything. Wow. This person needs help. I mean that they do. Like I said, all they've done here is trigger somebody into the next phase of their spiritual journey. Express. Surprise. About somebody face to face. You're going to find out this person, it's so funny. Whoever this is, they're going to be brought to you. There's a closing out to this rapidly. This person who thought they were able to cloak themselves and disguise themselves amongst a crowd of lookalikes or the same or something like that. No, 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 no. Looking at this combination, somebody ass could be going to jail. Bars and justice. Right. Oh yeah. Look, they looking for this person right now. Yeah. You were made to handle this. I'm not kidding. Never should you ever, as a, mm, and I do feel like 21 right there because it's the world card and express face to face. Somebody's going to receive justice, and I mean judgment justice. Wow, like Anubis, like under. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm like the jackal. What? What? Oh yeah, this person thought they was gonna be able to keep this. Mm-mm. It can't even contain It's the Pandora's box effect. This person's inundated by, when you have a lot of gifts, and this is why I don't advise people to brag, right? Because it's a lot to take to handle, right? This is why I'm not big on titles and labels, because you may or may not, but you can invoke and sample, and it's like food poisoning, right? If you've ever had it, it's the worst experience, and each time you're more susceptible to something else. But look at this. But I feel like this next cycle is amazing. To the cups. Anticipate that. That's wow. So much good news and prosperity coming in. Yo, it's not even funny. A lot of manifestations coming in rapidly. Holy cheese and bologna. And I mean that. Ace of Wands, Nine of Cups. Yeah, things they've been trying to hold back, block, stifle, keep for themselves. Your manifestations. Look at that shit. These people trifling. Trifling, good for nothing type of brother. Alright, let's see. Two of Swords. That's interesting. Somebody's not looking at the past clearly. Period. You're not. You don't realize it, how many times you've been breadcrumbs in a connection, how many more times you have been left wanting. I feel like if you've already moved forward from this connection, continue to move forward. Your happiness lies ahead. Your heart already has made a decision. This is why there's something that you're not seeing clearly about the past. What is that? Tower. Why it broke up? Four of Wands. It was a shitty foundation. Based off of a good time. Partying, merriment. You need to be very discerning right now. You need to put your emotions in a nice little tight space for a second and really be rational about it. Look, don't come from a place of ego, right? I feel like you was bored. I actually kind of feel like it lacked emotional depth. The exchange was empty. The emotions, something was off with the emotional. Right, it wasn't fulfilling. Wow. Look at that. Some of you, it has to do with a family that never really started. You were created for something very particular. I don't feel like this situation can be mended. I don't. It's not the nest to have your offspring in. It wasn't. It's not what you want. It's not what you're supposed. It was a trauma bond, can't you see? You're true. Look at this. I'm gonna say this. I've seen a lot of types of relationships out there. A lot. I've had my own too. But I've seen a lot. And for the longest time, I had the majority of male friends. Just friends. So I got to see a lot of shit. Got to experience a lot of shit. And you know what I know for certain? That men don't need that much time to decide a lot of things. They don't. And if you found yourself in a situation where a man took his sweet old time trying to decide a lot of things, it's because he's waiting for something better himself. And as hurtful as it may be, but you're a place filler. Men don't have to be taught to be compassionate towards a woman if they're interested in them. I don't care what their circumstance, what their exposure was. It's something that naturally is triggered within each other that makes us want to be kinder, more thoughtful when people are truly coming from a pure place. Only sociopaths seek companionships to control their companion, to abuse their companion, to manipulate them, like there's something fundamentally wrong with their core. So understand, if you invested a lot of time and nothing bore fruit, it's because that man did not see value in investing in you, in creating a life, a family, a stable environment. And I'm sorry to say that. But even men who have children all over the place, they've invested their seed. It's an open door policy, and that's another type of manipulation, but that's what it is. They found enough to invest in that person, to procreate with that person, to always have a way to connect to them. Just remember these things. So before you to get all sweet and nostalgic about somebody you spent time, remember what drove you apart. Remember what the separation was about, why you became unhappy with the circumstance. Not unhappy with yourself, but what you were allowing yourself to experience. Forgive, but don't forget. Don't find yourself repeating a pattern that will hurt you and take time away from you. I'm sorry, but I'm not. People need to hear that. You need to know that. That's why it's no shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know what you put in. You know what you know. And revisiting it, what's it going to do for you? You know they feel bad, right? Okay, right. So what after that? See, look at this. Your time is come. Ace of Cups in the wheel. And I mean that in a very positive. A period where this is for people who have been single for a while. And you might be getting a little antsy or whatever that is. But your time to collaborate in a true love connection, it's here. The will. Eight of Wands. See? Oh wait, look at that. Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups. Okay, right. That energy's coming. It's driving you. It's already been decided in the heavens. Like I said, there's a divine plan to so many people's lives. Especially, I'm gonna say that I get the privilege of reading for. And so when you know that, we don't try to force the hand of the divine. We allow things to play out. No, Magician. Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is grand orchestration. The Wheel, Judgment, Magician. Really? Two aces out here. This has been protected. They've been closely watching your decisions, your choices, your actions, your stick-to-itiveness, your dedication to what it is that you really want to manifest, that you want to create. Are you nurturing those seeds? Are you doing the things in your life that will orchestrate and help co-create with the universe? And there's the Hierophant. Are you doing the work to ascend, right? Are you being obedient to whatever faith that you prescribe to? It's about ascension. You want a high vibing, high value person, then you got to do the work yourself. And so this whole process takes however long it takes, but it seems as though you're here. It has been ordained. This is what that feels like. Look. And it's because you released the need to control. A lot of times when you see the Queen of Cups, she is hyper focused on that cup, like, but the moment you let go and let the divine take the wheel, right? See, there's the Ace of Cups trying to look. You're holding it, right? You're holding it, but the moment you just relax and just go with it, the ebbs, the flows, you find yourself in perfect alignment. Look at that. Yeah, you've been being watched. Mm-hmm. Being tested. Dang, King of Swords, Five of Pentacles. I mean that, being tested. Look, Seven of Pentacles. Look at that. I told you. What would you do with the time? How would you manage it? How would you like invest in yourself, grow within yourself? Like, there's a lot. It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Five, five, five. This shift is imminent. It's imminent. Love it. Right. This was important. Some of you getting over those past wounds, those past hurts, that was a real thing. I like it because instead of feeding into need for validation, need for attention, I feel like you blocked so much of that out. I feel like what you did actually was, in essence, go within. Hmm. Look at that. Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles. See what I mean? There was a lot of testing happening. Would you continue to, it's like, again, it's time management, it's energy management, it's like stress, worry, anxiety, it's doing the most. Like, how would you temper yourself? Like, all of these things. Like, oh man, you had to learn, for so many, the, the privilege of your singleness. learning to expect from the divine in a very real way, turning your intention and attention simultaneously to what it is you're here to do, to grow. Like, it's really cool. I like the surrendering that happened. Instead of fixating on love, you focused on godly love. Some of y'all really saw the light. I like it. I like it a lot. As I say that, look. But look. I really do. I like all of the infinity signs, the energy of the eights and everlasting. Understanding patterns and cycles. It's so neat. How y'all doing out there this morning? Afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. It's happening. It sure is. Keep that same energy, y'all. Make sure you're keeping your discerning spirit when it comes to abundance and how in which all the ways it truly manifests in someone's life. In your lives, not someone else's, your own lives, okay? Here we practice the art of minding our business, okay? It's like painting. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Or anything. I don't do free questions. I don't. I really don't. So save your energy, okay? But I appreciate you tuning in. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Fool. Wow, I really like that. Ace of Swords. Look, but it came out right here. This is your truth, your only truth to focus on. This cycle of abundance that you're stepping through, this portal, this gateway. Look, 1001. Look, King of Pentacles. Look at that. Focus on work. Look at this. Look. Balanced. Balanced efforts, dedicated efforts, right? Let your thoughts and your actions match. But I like this. I do. I feel like for some, this is a telepathic sort of communication where someone's like sending you the vibes. Oh, you know what, y'all? I want to backtrack a little bit. Over the last several readings, like, I've picked up some really interesting stuff, like with the maps. And I feel like a lot of what we were seeing, but I wasn't able to, like, really catch, although I was seeing certain cards, but I'm still, learning as we all are. Anyway, I saw all the unidentified stuff floating around. We went to the Carolinas, we were in Montana. Think about that, y'all. And even yesterday or Saturday when I did the reading about the Super Bowl, well, not about the Super Bowl, but there was energy in there, and it was like, oh, it was the baby announcement. It wasn't a proposal, but it was the reveal. I was like, oh wow, that shit does show up. It's so funny. But yeah, definitely. Like, wow. All right. But we saw all of that. I'm like, what the hell's in Montana? What's in the North Carolina? And sure enough, now I get it. Now I understand what card combinations they were using to show that shit. Like, all right. Look at this, Nine of Cups. I like this. I feel like there's a lot of happiness, success, and joy, family together. I mean, it's wholly different, but it's just beautiful. I want someone to know you have like a hidden helper, like someone behind the scenes who really rocks with you. Like they do, they vibe. They really, really, they're like soul family to each other. Like that's how they feel. This person in the background, like this person really wants you to have everything. Like seriously, like that's a lot of pure intention. Two of Cups with the Ten of Cups, Fool, not like this pure Ace of Cups. Like they really, really, really rock with you. It's almost like it's the equal parts logic and love. They love that shit. It's definitely a vibe. This person has a very hands-off approach when it comes, but I also feel like this person in the background is helping you take on this order, this cult that's been attacking. Because look, the Five of Wands came out first, and then the Hierophant came out sideways. Right. I don't feel like this person, even if they might be part of some institution, they're not affiliated with anything directly that you know of, but they rocks with you. I feel like they might have even partnered up to assist this Queen of Cups. Look, isn't that funny? See how the Queen of Swords is here, but the cup is locked up, and then there's the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this person, look, Seven of Wands on the bottom. This is assistance you don't. Oh shit! All right, that's cool. But they're helping you. That's really all I'm gonna say. But they're going after this coven of haters. It's so funny. He really does give me King of Swords vibes. You know. And so I feel like it's funny because it's the King of Pentacles, but he gives me King. It's weird. Like y'all like mirror images of each other. That's pretty neat. See what I mean? You don't have to do anything. You just maintain what you do anyway. Do that. But they got some other shit. Yeah, quite. This is interesting. This is motion. Six of Swords, Two of Wands, Tower. Like they've taken some sort of great step, done something, like legit done something to blow up whatever that is right there. That is interesting. This is an answered prayer. Whoever this person is, I really feel like y'all be telepathically communicating, helping each other figure shit out. This is interesting. Oh, sorry. I can't help it. I can be dramatic sometimes. For some of you, I know why now. Like I said, like this telepathic thing is interesting. Like it's a really neat mirror, but no distortion. Like, okay. That's so interesting. Okay. Y'all really do. Y'all really be having conversations back and forth. Um, if you felt, oh, that's so interesting. That is so interesting. Wow. You've never met this person? I mean that, like, not ever in your real life, but you felt this person touch you before. And I don't mean anything weird. I mean, like, hands. Like, you felt this person, like, caress your hand. But you know, wasn't nobody there? Wow. I already said, Maggie, I said that to people. I did. I did. He's just acting like a special sort of person, or she, or whatever, being a brat, wanting attention, and we don't acknowledge that. Don't waste your energy on people like that. Like really. Mm-mm. They'll either catch up to that part of the reading where I've said it, or they're choosing to ignore it, and that's just what it is. But don't waste your energy. But y'all, yeah, this is really neat. You can like this is I've never seen that before. But like you've actually felt like the weight of this person's hand. Like that's really, really interesting. Well, what did they do? I feel like they made a phone call. Yeah, they did. Look, Page of Cups World. First, in some instance, I feel like they sent somebody to pay these little people a visit to tell them to cut it out. But there's an energy coming towards male or female, don't really matter. But y'all have not met. I will say that, not in the real world. Look who it is. I told you he was giving me, like, he gonna clean up his beard and man. That's wow. They can't hold back no more. I, that's what I feel. They gotta see you for themselves. Yeah, the astral's fine and all of that, but this is the energy of this year. It has to happen. I feel like weighing out the best option, the best choice. Wait till this shit come out about them people. Oh yeah. I think they're confused on what to do with this coven. Alright. This community of people. Ooh. Alright, on that note, no, I saw nope. Mm-mm. 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 things is meant to happen on that one. Grand rising, everybody. Thank you. It's gorgeous here too, Maggie, in terms of the light. The spring is here, like you can just see it. I was like, oh, there's snowbells and there's daffodils and tulips forcing up, and oh man, crocus is here. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Uh-oh. I just saw the Empress and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like the baby can come at any time now. How's baby girl? Did she drop low yet, Maggie? Oh yeah, look at this. Look at that. I feel like that water could break any day. Yeah. I know she tired of it. Jesus, she tired of it. She's over being pregnant. That is so funny. So is the daddy. He's over the whole. He like, come on, hurry already. Why, thank you. Due date Saturday. I feel, man, if she make it this Saturday, bless her. Oh, interesting. Uh, uh. Don't mind me. I just saw something. Wait. The 8. You might be really, really lucky. The Celtic tree month of Ash begins on the 18th. You might be very lucky to deliver on that day, as the moon, as it shifts into Pisces. What is that? The sun enters Pisces. Oh yeah, we really want to shoot for that day. So you go ahead and start talking to little bits in there, you know. No, I'm not kidding. Like you really want, like Saturday would be beautiful, fortuitous energy. May happen before, but if it, shut up. Let me get out of y'all energy. Yeah, baby may really want to be a Pisces. Could happen Friday on the 17th. Ooh. I mean, Aquarius, baby really may want to be Aquarius. Let me get out of that Pisces. It's somewhere or in that vortex of energy. I just saw the cusp energy. They're playing too much with me right now. Hold on. That's too far. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Start walking. I'm not I'm not kidding. You should start moving. Like walking. Help. Shift. I'm just saying, actually, I'm looking at the date, the 18th would be better. Um, but I was looking at the cards and I was like, oh, the 17th may be better. It is, but whatever. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, fuck around, you'd be like, okay, good, she's moving. Good, good, good. Gotta, gotta move. All right, I'm out. Let's do this. Good news. Interesting. So if you wanted to move, you got it. Good news is definitely coming in. Mm. Could have been hidden for quite some time, or blocked, or it could have been dodgy with the Knight of Wands in the middle. But I also feel like that's energy of today, um, because the moon shifts into Sagittarius, and we have that energy right there. It helps push away some of the murkiness that Scorpio brings. You know, again, helping clear out more of the retrograde shadow period energy for like Uranus and Neptune and all that fun crap that's been, you know, yeah. See, star. This is more about the transits. These are very beneficial transits coming in. It's going to really help balance out the cosmic energy. Beautiful. But I will say, for anybody who had been mixing it up, doing shit you wasn't supposed to do, it's coming right back around to you. I can't help it. That's just what the nature of what we're in right now. It immediately goes back. It's like it's giving me serious boomerang energy. Like this. Anyway, I love the logic. Look, look at that. 11. Justice energy. Right. All things are now being made fair and balanced. I love that. I love that. I love that. Yeah. Some serious. Look at this shit. High Priestess. Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Most of the things that you were thinking collective in your intuitive states, right? Very accurate, okay? You saw very clear what the plot, the plan, the strategy was, all of it, like the perception, the glamour. Yep, but it's all being balanced out. Yeah. Ooh, I heard serious return to sender. Okay. Serious return to sender because it's justice. It's like people really, 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 really tried to use the energy of this season. And again, there's something about the cusp that's happening. Right. Again, it's pushing me towards the transit energy of Saturday because the moon will be in Capricorn. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I'm looking from quite a distance. So give me a second. Okay. Yeah. The moon will be in Capricorn, but it'll be shifting back into Aquarius as the sun energy moves into the sign of Pisces. So there's a lot of shit popping Saturday, right? All of this, all of this, everything's gonna work out. But I mean, like, there's a massive reckoning, and this is a strong, strong sort of thing. And I only use such emphasis, right? Because it's the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, okay, and the Five of Swords, right. Queen of Wands, and there's the Hermit. So there's this sort of energy of things done in the dark, especially when it comes to the manipulation of reciprocity energy, Two of Cups in its purest form, not necessarily romance, but an equal give and take in a very emotional, harmonious way between people and your experiences in the world and things like that. Again, that's why I refer to all the magic that was being done, um, all the confusion, the glamour, and that sort of thing. Even the attraction of low vibrational soulmates. Again, Two of Cups energy. All those things that were being done to overpower another person's mind, right? Swords energy. We saw the Five of Swords, but there's the Six, so you had to overcome the Five in order to get to the Six. That's the whole thing, right? And it's like that energy that was pulled to try to control the direction in which your world spins, right. Huh. It's being mirrored back down to the person who was sending out those intentions, people who were trying to manifest that sort of physical experience here in your three dimensions. Okay. Okay. Just so we're clear about this. Like this is amazing. The shifting of these transits. But I feel like these dark high priests and high priestesses and dark warlocks and shit of that nature, they come Saturday, they hit a door that will never open again. And that is unfortunate for them. Wow. Yeah, by the new moon on the 20th, right? Because that's still February, right? So the way we look at the calendar, right, it'll be 0220, right? Okay. Okay. Just so we're clear on how that's gonna, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. People made interesting choices. Yeah, you're gonna see. I mean that. Like you're going to see. Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, and then we have Three of Swords. And it's funny that the tower just slid out like that, right? Because these are towers that were trying to be uh, instituted in your lives. Like these people were causing action. They were doing things to prevent your trajectory, your movement, your flow of energy, you getting what you wanted, your manifestations. They were doing all of these things to a collective of people. They go down. They go big. Oh, yeah, by the new moon, it's like they get tossed into the void for seeds sown. Yeah, and I really do. Mm, 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 mm. I don't even know if I want to say that. Mm, this is really, really, really interesting. I'm just going to watch the news and see how that all plays out. Wow, I'm not even going to put that out there. Yeah, and yeah, exactly. I don't answer free questions. You need to book a love reading. You can email me. All that information is in the about section or the description box. Yeah. Wow. That's neat. Tomorrow's going to be really good for you guys. Like for those of you really, you know, if you're getting together with friends for Valentine's Day or whatever it is, if you're going on a date, it's going to be a very nice experience. Yes. Seriously. Yes. Double confirmation. Nine of Cups. Everything you wanted, you going to get, okay? I feel like you deserve it. You've manifested this. You're about to see the fruits. Look, that's a lot of confirmation. That's a lot of beautiful energy. It had been delayed. Yeah, somebody had been trying to obstruct your wishes from, getting to the cosmic energy. I just saw the Chariot and Judgment. Aw. Let me see what time is it. All right, 84 minutes. All right. All right, guys. I'm actually going to leave it there. Okay. I will be back. I don't know about today, but I'll be back. I hope that finds you well. Bye.